Good morning, everybody. So the S&P 500 has pulled back quite nicely onto some structure and had a little bit of a bounce off there, but it did happen quite late in the session yesterday. So I'd like to see confirmation of this setup that's forming at the moment. But you can see how we were just sort of angling down, pin bars, buyers coming in, then all of a sudden an exhaustion bar down to the level. And that's the level we gave you yesterday, which was 46.36. So we're pretty much in the zone at the moment. So what we're looking for now is a little bit more structure. The other thing that pointed out yesterday as well, we needed to pay attention to the trend line. Let's get that just correct. There we go. And you can see trend line, moving average, and a horizontal support all in the same area. So that is always a spot that you need to be paying attention to. So just drilling down through the time frames to see what we can get. We also have the channel here. Okay, just do that. And we've had a channel break to the downside. Now, typically, remember, when they break in the opposite direction of what the flag is, there's only a 25% chance of it continuing. So higher probability of it coming back into the channel. And then if it does break to the upside, then it's a bit more of a violent move. And then the last thing we need to pay attention to is, remember I gave you the Fibonacci extensions from the low of last week. So from the low of last week to the high of last week, this is a pullback against the previous week's bar, and the 61.8 Fibonacci extension is right here as well. So I want to delete the indicator, we want to delete the noise. There we go. So that's the structure we have. Look at the oscillators, group to the upside, crossed over, pointing up. The 8 hour is also looking quite healthy. Remember, when they cross over far apart, that typically becomes a violent move, and also a huge amount of diversions here. You can see there's a low, price low, there's oscillator low, current low, and oscillator low. So with all of this in the back of your mind, you should be looking for opportunities to buy. Now, what I suspect is going to happen is we're probably going to test this break. It is the 155 EMA on the hour. So I would probably expect some sort of a move to the downside and find some more support, and then another move to the upside. So we're looking to get back into the range to start with. Once we're back in the range, then we're looking for structure and probably buy off the bottom of the range, or buy off structure at the downside for a move to the upside. So inside bar, already the first signal just was too late in the session. So what I'm looking for now is down on the 15 minute, and you can see this is starting to look like a flag. So I would expect another attempt at 46.36. Sorry. Definitely would expect another attempt at 46.36, and what you also need to do is just look for structure lower down, and you can see there's quite a bit. So I'm just going to do that. So you can see a move down into 46.36 and then also 46.23 area. So we're just waiting for the structure now. Once we have the structure and we have another inside bar or a pin bar off a level, there's going to be an opportunity to buy into this. So basically we're looking for a higher low at the moment. So a higher low or a lower low, but then with diversions. And there's already diversions here, as you can see. You can see there is the low of price, there's a low of price, low of oscillator, low of oscillator. So slight diversions on there. So anyway, that's kind of the structure that we're looking for at the moment. We have pulled back quite nicely into an area that I'm interested in. So now it's a case of waiting for the move. So wait for the setup, and then we can have a look at it. Just to recap on yesterday, you could see you could have taken a short share once you got the crossover. You had the double retest there. But that was quite late in the session, so it's not something that I typically would do. But anyway, we've got a crossover and we're below the 155. So that is bearish. But on the higher time frames, we've pulled back onto structure. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. Anyway, enough waffle from me this morning. That's the view I have. Wait for structure to form on 46.36 or even a higher low, or alternatively a lower low, but off this area here around 46.23. If that gives way, then 4600 is definitely going to offer some support. there's quite a bit of support down here at 4,600. So that's kind of the view that I've got this morning. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.